You mean me talking would be a good thing? So yeah, my bad. My mic apparently disconnected itself. I really don't know how that one works, but it did. So you missed my entire intro where I basically just said, "Let's make some progress." All right. Safety's on. Oh, we don't have anything even in the magazine. Wait, do we even have any bullets? Okay, yeah, it doesn't show them. Is that 4 bullets? Cool. All right. We have a crappy clip. Which is always unfortunate. I actually really don't like the flashlight. Barely made that jump. All right. We have a crappy flashlight. Sorry, we have a crappy clip. We got a tape nearby. What do you know?
This tape is designed to test
There
your
we go.
focus in the face of distraction. Maintain focus on your breathing. How did you do? If your attention wandered, that is normal. Just notice that without judgment. Let's try again.
Game's
Good
just
job.
handing us these.
You have seen the signs around you. The gradual creeping, decay, and dysfunction.
We're
You have
getting a little
realized
dark,
that
but
something is wrong with the media and the people around you. You know that you are different. This is why you are ready to become a receiver. You have been issued a series of audio cassette tapes that are part of our system for advancing insight. By continually listening to these tapes, you will drown out and eventually counteract the negative influences from your environment. Once you have absorbed these tapes, you will have taken the first step towards awakening your true self. The media is a threat.
oh gosh.
We have a technique to help. We use tapes as part of this technique. You must listen to them to advance.
All right. Let's just go ahead and do this. I guess I literally did just knock it over. We've already got 2 tapes of 5, which means we're making good progress. As long as we don't make any silly mistakes. Oh no, encoding's overloaded. Okay, encoding's overloaded. What do I have still running? This game just destroys your computer, apparently. Let's see. I guess it's really just Discord. Okay, that's clear.
Receivers know that the biggest predictor of success is true grit, the ability to maintain resolve in the face of adversity. The only way to develop this trait is through practice.
We must practice. What is with all these Stupid short clips. I hate it. Alright, encoding's still overloaded, so clearly it's just my computer's bad. I could turn down settings, but it really just feels like an efficiency thing. As in, they need to make the game run more efficiently. Because my computer can handle better graphics than this. Okay, the singing is over here. Still love that we're just a target. Okay, guns in the closet, not as likely. Okay, so there's not a tape in here, it seems. Oh, well, there you go.
What is the fundamental characteristic of balance? A stone, perfectly balanced, doesn't move. It is this precarious lack of motion, but with so much potential, that's remarkable.
I hate it when they're that far away.
One needs to bring ideas and feelings into alignment, where they are neither random nor stagnant, equally outward and inward, neither entirely positive nor negative. Within this narrow space of calmness lies the mind's potential. Failure to find balance results in a chain reaction of cascading thoughts and feelings, like a stone falling out of place, running into the next with no end and no control.
That's what I'm looking for. I hear a whirring. Oh, there's the last tape.
Experiences are feelings connected to events. If an event that creates negative feelings happens often enough, or is especially intense, it can create a phobic reaction. Even after distancing oneself from these events, these phobic elements can persist. Thoughts flow from one to the next, like water flowing down a river. And like water flowing, these thoughts can carve through stone, given enough time. Trauma is like a boulder in the river, and over time, a correct sequence of thoughts can cut
can we skip, please?
Eventually allowing the thoughts to pass safely and smoothly around them.
Beautiful. Deagle Eye, I guess. Alright. Let's get going. Another Deagle. Alright. Whoops. Alright, safety's on this time. I thought it was off, so I pulled the trigger just to be sure, and that's what I get. I was wasting a bullet. Alright, I generally don't like to use flashlight. Alright, I am like kind of trying to go fast, because these levels should be easy, but I need to not. Okay. Like, it's a bad habit to try and go fast. That buzzing, it's so real. Okay, that's a Beyblade above me. The question is, where is it? It's really close to seeing me, and I hate that. There it is. Nailed it. Got a tape nearby.
Together, we have laid the foundation. You have shown great potential, but the potential is yet to be realized. We have sent the message. Can you hear it? There is an insidious force moving through your media.
This is a legit tape.
The mind and causing widespread dysfunction. We call this the threat. We have developed a technique called Mind Tech to combat this threat. A new set of tapes has been issued to train and to prepare you.
Shit. Gotta make sure there's nothing else. Alright, beautifully done. That was pretty nuts, but we got past it.
The threat exists beyond this world. In this reality,
Okay. This is a legit tape.
Their actions are limited. With great effort, they have infiltrated dreams.
Fucking. That was controller bullshit, and by controller I mean just controls bullshit. I'm mad. I'm like actually a little bit mad because that was BS. That was BS. And I will hold that it is BS. Okay, sorry. Open cylinder, insert bullet Z. R is closed cylinder. There is no safety on this gun. Alright, so now we're back where we started. Yeah, I'm upset. That was not what I wanted to do. I wanted to slowly climb down the ladder, not jump off it. Like, I can understand why that's a thing that you can do, but I'm upset. because it got me killed. Which, you know, otherwise we were having a good run, or a good set of runs even. I hear whirring. I think it's just machinery though. The problem is we're once again at the lowest level, so like moving fast feels like it doesn't matter because being punished is like minimalistic issue. I'm really upset that my computer apparently can't handle these settings either. Like that's some bullshit. Like, okay, I have one thing running, and it's a remote connection. It's Chrome. It's just the fact that I have Chrome open at all. Here, I will close fucking Notepad++. And I guess I have my eye tracker running. Because you can see that I have my eye tracker running. It has to just be Chrome, even though it's not doing anything. Alright. At least I don't think I can go any lower. Maybe I can. Basically just means that we're back where we started. Nope, encoding still overloaded. I guess I know what I'm gonna do. Just have an idea of what I'm gonna do. Can switch out some motherboards. I have a more powerful processor and a crappier PC. Maybe that's what I need to do. Okay, we got some singing. That's okay. Tape's clearly not there, so it's got to be forward or up.
The world of the mind stretches far to the horizon. In this space, it's tempting to dwell in the past or explore possible futures. Attention flits from one distant idea to the next, visiting 100 unlikely scenarios, spreading thinner and thinner.
At some point, I'm
This
gonna
is
have
the
to look into an option to just mute the tapes once we've already seen them.
In contrast, sharp focus is always concentrated on the present moment. What action do you have to take right now? Each new moment necessitating the next thought and action in a correct sequence. Control your breathing as you approach the door, slowly slicing the pie as you go. You're in the fatal funnel now as you move in a semicircle past the door, but don't rush. See everything. Focus beyond that front sight. Let your body aim for you. Breathe. Corners clear. It's time to choose a direction and commit. Left or right? Which way lies victory? Which way death? Only one way to find out. Breathe. Don't dawdle in the doorway. You're a silhouette and that's where the guns are aimed. And sweep the room smoothly to encompass the whole space. It's a difficult thing, but practice makes perfect. Slow is smooth. Smooth is fast.
We've
Decision and
heard that
anxiety
before.
are the natural response. Ideas have weight and potential.
Ooh,
They
buddy.
exist in a sequence, linked to other concepts that precede and follow them.
Really? Shit. It had to be behind me. Yeah, I didn't go any lower. Alright. We got enough time. We got enough time. I believe, so if I pull the hammer back, Okay, well, it rotates clockwise, so I'm dumb. Said when dying doesn't count for anything, you kind of don't care as much, which is unfortunate. I don't fucking... They need buttons to descend ladders if that's how they're gonna do this shit. Because I almost threw myself off the ladder. Again. So I had a bunch of bad bullets in there. I have no idea if I'm going to come back to that turret, but at this point, it hardly seems important. Yeah, I'm going to have to do that thing that I said I was going to do. I don't think I'm going to try that tonight, but it's on my list. I'm actually going to try and work back to that turret, maybe. Don't hear any singing, which isn't a good sign. I heard some singing right there real fast, so we're getting close to a tape, perhaps? Hey there, Mitch. I like that name. Glad that my mongoose broadcast reached out loud and clear. Seems my crazy plan works. Let's keep this thing going. It's the guy who was giving advice through the stuff. Ow. Yeah, I know. There it is.
You have seen the signs.
Yeah,
around
we've
you.
heard this one a lot.
The gradual creeping, decay.
Like, if you're good at this game, you don't hear duplicate tapes.
You have realized that something is wrong with the media and the people around you. You know that you are different. This is why you are ready to become a receiver. You have been issued a series of audio cassette tapes that are part of our system for advancing.
Really? It got him underneath the thing. I didn't think it could do that, but it can. So there's that. Okay. I mean, that's good to know for the future, but annoying nonetheless. Alright, now it's on semi. I want it on semi. No, it was already chambered. It's generally something worth checking, I suppose. But yeah, I'm playing fast and loose here because I'd like to get up one rank before the end of the episode. This is probably the last run though, so I should maybe play it a little bit slower. Said maybe. Which basically means I'm not. Wonder if there's some recording settings I can change. Actually, I should look up the other motherboard that I have. Whoops. As I said, I definitely have a more powerful processor in the wings, but I don't know if the motherboard is a decent motherboard. It used to be a development machine, so I imagine it's decent. Look, gun in the bathroom is not unheard of.
You have seen the
Oh
signs
my
around
God.
you. The gradual creeping, decay, and dysfunction. You have realized that something is wrong with the media and the people around you. You know that you are different. This is why you are ready to become a receiver. You have been issued a series of audio cassette tapes that are part of our
Yes,
system
yes.
for advancing insight. By continually listening to these tapes, you will drown out and eventually counteract the negative influences from your environment.
I
Once
wish.
you've absorbed these tapes, you will have taken the first step towards awakening your true self. The media is a threat.
Oof, I
We
felt
have
that
a technique
lag.
to
That
help
wasn't just the recording.
use tapes as part of this technique. You must listen to them to advance.
I jammed its motor. Alright. I hear a tape. This is just one of those things that could be done significantly easier in VR. Actually, I'd love to see this in VR, but okay. Oh shit. Well, that's lovely. We jammed it, which is good, but we jammed it pointing in on the door, which is bad. Oh, right. God damn it.
Cooper's
I
fourth
shot
rule of
myself.
gun safety is to know your target and what is beyond it. Bullets can penetrate a lot farther than most people think. How many interior sheetrock walls do you think a typical 9mm bullet will go through? 1? 2? More like 20.
Yep.
In a typical gunfight, more shots miss than hit, but all bullets end up somewhere. Unless you live alone in a rural area, there is no pistol or rifle that won't put your family and neighbors at risk. Even hollow point rounds often miss or fail to expand. The safest choice for an effective internal home defense weapon in a populated area is a pump-action shotgun loaded with a small buckshot or large birdshot.
Alright, so I do not have a round chambered. I purposely did not chamber a round here. Just because it felt like, I don't know, a reasonable practice. Even though I have to assume it's ready to shoot. I don't trust that it's actually disabled. In the field, we learned that the most effective way to clear a room is to destroy the building. That's actually very true. If you can't do that, then hose the room with a vehicle-mounted 50 cal. If you can't do that, then stack up outside at 3 a.m. with NVGs, frag the room, and go in fast clean up. But what if you're alone with a pistol and no other gear? We don't train for that. We would never get in that position. That's just a way to give your enemy a free pistol. Or at least that's what I told the folks at the rec center when they asked me about it. They didn't seem to like my answer. I mean, it's accurate though.
People often wonder where the Glock 17 came from. So, while Herr Gaston Glock slept through his day job as a manager of an Austrian radiator factory, he dreamed up new ways to use the old Soviet metal press he kept in his garage. With poetic inspiration, he named his first product, a doorknob, the Glock 1. His second invention was the Glock 2 curtain rod, and so on, up to the Glock 15 entrenching tool for the Austrian army. When the Austrian infantry adopted the Steyr AUG assault rifle with a radical design based on a polymer frame, he learned to use an injection molding machine to create the matching Glock 16 bayonet with a polymer handle. Now, while delivering his bayonets to the Ministry of Defense, he overheard two colonels complaining about the latest pistol trials. None of the competitors were hitting the mark. Glock asked them if he could try designing a pistol, and they laughed in his face. How could some random civilian compete with old masters like Beretta, Steyr, and Sig Sauer? He had no experience with firearms, so he bought a few and took them apart, and tried to figure out how he could make a new one to match the Steyr AUG. 1 year later, he filed a patent for his latest invention, the Glock 17 pistol.
Oh, I can't hold anymore. Okay, fine. I found a reason to have extra clips like this. Damn it, I tried to hold it. I tried to hold it. That one is entirely my bad. See, you hear the click? That was it shooting again. Because I went fast. Silly target. Nope, no gun in the closet, thank goodness. Oh my god, a full clip. Actually, I gotta go to 2, pull this out, remove the clip, Yep, didn't have anything chambered. Put that in 3. Take out 2. Load it. I'm not going to chamber around just yet.
Past events that have caused recurring negative thoughts and emotions are called mental trauma. This was often the result of a sudden shift in perception. The building blocks of our self-concept are ideas about the world and our place in it. When these ideas turn out to be false, it is a chain reaction that can threaten every aspect of our life.
Oh shit.
While removing one brick from a tower can cause it to collapse, that does not mean that the problem was widespread. It was a failure in a single element.
Actually, I think this tape is okay.
This demonstrates how critical each belief is, and how finding and removing false beliefs early can prevent a catastrophic chain reaction.
We got one more tape to find. It sounds like it's close. Okay, it's up there on the left. It's got a really small range. No, it's right there. And there's the tape.
Many people believe that the brain is the seat of consciousness, yet important thoughts and feelings are carried out in ganglia, clusters of neurons. The mind stretches
Fully
the
auto.
body and controls it. Conditions in the body reflect the mind.
Alright, well, while we're finishing waiting for this tape,
Damage to the mind as well.
we've at least made some progress. Yay! 5.0 Glock. Did I... What is that? I actually have to check what this achievement is. Oh, rank up with the Glock 17. Alright. Well, that is going to be it for this episode. We ran a little bit long, got a little bit framey. Like I said, I've got a plan that might fix it for next time. But I have to do some research first, so I don't know quite yet. But we have made progress. Progress. That is the important part. So next time, when we get started, we have to actually care about not dying. So, thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode. I will see you next time. But until then, keep your gears turning.